Everywhere me I go, I'm scared. It's like I'm living in the straight people them world. It's like when I exist.
Many loves, one heart.
I've never been to Jamaica. I have some Jamaican friends. I have friends who have gone to Jamaica to all-inclusive resorts on vacation, and I always feel a little uncomfortable. I feel like I know a lot more about the situation for LGBT people in Jamaica now than I did before. And it's refreshing, and it's very hopeful. I mean, prior to coming here tonight, I would never have considered what it would be like to be there and fighting from their perspective. And so to get to see and hear people speak about their own struggles in that community and trying to raise the level of awareness in their community and improve human rights, I found it very inspiring. I've shed several tears this evening just because I found the content of a lot of the pieces very emotional for me, very personal, very touching. So this one in particular I thought was really effective just in terms of being able to educate us about the current state of affairs in Jamaica around human rights and to help us identify with those people because they're part of who we are too. So it's really neat as a bringing together piece and really effective.
You know, they pack a lot in to under 20 minutes for a film. And they follow up those three main storylines. And I have to admit, they're from dramatically different walks of life, all within the same spectrum, all under the same umbrella, and all in different areas of spectrum of influence as well.
I like the diversity. I like seeing, hearing comments from everybody from street kids all the way through to university academics. And really need to hear all those perspectives.
Yeah, they did their best to give as faceted a view of the situation as they could for a 20-minute documentary. And the credit does have to go to the filmmaker for that one.
Something that I appreciated about the film was it wasn't overly grim. I mean, I haven't been to Jamaica myself, but when I think of Jamaica and the LGBTQ community, I'm kind of like, it's just uncomfortable, and it sounds really horrible, corrective rape, and hateful graffiti. So they had some of that at the beginning, but it was really nice that the majority of the film was kind of highlighting these people who are resisting and standing together and all the positive things they're doing. So that's something I appreciated about the film.
I have to say, I had some jaw-dropping moments when I watched this piece. Like the idea of a corrective rape was just beyond foreign to me, and the fact that it would be something that would be air quoted excusable, or the fact that the police would just turn a blind eye or be part of things. It was very eye-opening. You hear about these things, but to see them so clearly from people who are living in the moment, in the trenches of that. Also, I thought it was the line of the night has to go to the guy at the church. What does your conscience tell you? Right? And to invite people in and to wash their feet as a symbol that we're all in the same family. It is, I'm not a religious person, but I would go to that church.
Trans men or butch lesbians because they think that we're trying to invade their space.
Films like this are very important that need to be made, and it's unfortunate that we're seeing it here in this very sort of small audience rather than having a wider distribution, because it is, in countries like this, it's what the government wants us to see. So we see the resorts, we see the shiny, happy people, or in like Cape Town or all these other places. We never see what goes on behind, and a lot of people that go to these places never have any knowledge of the human rights mistreatments and stuff that, if they had more of an awareness, it might affect an economy, and that maybe they don't want to go there, which would then perhaps propel governments to make some sort of a change.
It's got a great score. It's got exceptionally well-researched people they choose to interview. It's hopeful. It doesn't bring you down. It does make you think to the future. It's quite a good documentary.